there, people of the internet. My name is Owen and welcome to this brand new video. Today I am at Jethro's unit. We're going to be having a look at his Calibra, actually. There's a few bits that he wants to do to the car, so I've decided to tag along. And also I have some great update news for you guys. I'm no longer a moderator on Performance Mods scene. I made a difficult decision the other day to leave. I'm still going to be doing videos with performance mods. I'm still going to have the stickers on the car, or the cars. But I have now made a new group with two other friends called Slipstreamers. Please join me onto that car page, if you call it. Which we're going to do some meets and also have other loads of other cars and groups and all sorts. Stickers and jumpers will be out at some point. But anyways, Jethro is part of the group. He's asked if I can come around and make a video with his car, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So let's get into it. That is how you tie a door shut.
This is how we tie a door shut. Are you feeling a little bit cold?
Are you ready to buttons?
There's a reason why this is all looped up, mate.
So, what are we doing to your car?
Breaking it.
Oh. That's a shame. It runs so well.
It's, yes, 1996 Vauxhall Calibra. Originally 2 times Ecotech. And here we are with the somewhat final product.
Red top.
Red top.
Very nice.
R1 carbies.
Very nice.
Yeah, theoretical push out of 175. I'm not at my own back end. I will not say it's a definite, but it's theoretically 175.
Ooh.
But big plans. Big plans. So, 2 problems. Yesterday, I may have shown off a little bit, and I did a bit too long of a burnout. And my clutch welded shut to the pressure plate. So I managed to hobble it to work and back. Let's just say the gearbox wasn't very happy about it, but needs are a must. So while at work, I tightened my clutch to be able to push the pressure plate away from the clutch plate itself, and then hobbled it down here. But it works. But I'm not happy how high my clutch is. So we're going to sort that. But before we do that, I have a fat oil leak. And I'm not happy about that, even though it means regular oil changes. Our oil leak in question, as can be seen by this lovely piece of cardboard that I have very skillfully put into there, is coming from our distributor.
Okay.
Now, I spent a whole lot of money on this. A whole lot of money. I spent a whole £10 on this.
eBay product.
eBay. We love eBay. eBay and Amazon. And this is what £10 will get you.
That is a whole load of ring.
It's a nice black ring is what it is.
Let's not be racist here now, shall we?
Excuse me, sir. So,
suit you, sir. Suit you.
We're going to need to take the battery out just to allow us for some more space.
And so we don't get electrocuted. Safety first, of course. Just explain to the ladies and gentlemen as well, whilst they may ask questions in the comments, what's all this wires?
Right, so that was a late night kind of, I need it to work, so it's working kind of thing. So, this right here is my coil.
Yes.
Somewhere along down here, hidden elsewhere, I think it's actually right there. That right here is my amplifier. I do need to actually locate them somewhere, but they work. And we love a rat's nest. A rat's nest means that it's working.
Yes.
So that that amplifies the voltage from this, sends it into that, and then this fat lead sends it from there to here and there to the engine. So
That sounds like it makes sense. I'm going to do a typical Jeremy Clarkson here. Do you need me to do it?
Do you want to use your muscles?
Does it involve a hammer?
I can get a hammer and we can make it involve a hammer even though we don't need one.
That sounds like a plan.
There's hammers over there. What you can do is you can tap the battery, see if it works. I've heard if you get a long enough spanner and touch those two terminals together, it gives you a very shocking outcome.
I remember the last time I touched this battery, and it was when you were trying to start it initially, and I shit myself. Oh, it is one heavy battery. I mean, that was actually pretty light. Yeah, nothing for me. Yeah, to be honest. So, when people are going to watch this video, I'm doing actually fuck all once.
What are you saying?
Is this a tray? Is that just a tray in a box?
It is a tray in a box.
Wow, I've never seen it. Wow, magnetic. Jeez, I need that.
Yeah, so it's like
I really need that.
I think it's like
not sponsored content, is it?
So, what you do, right? You can buy these for like I think $7.99 in a fraud shop. We're going to call it frauds because what do?
Copyright.
Yeah, exactly. And I like my money. So this was my 90s bodge. I don't know how well that's coming up in the camera.
Well, it's on a wide angle, so it should show pretty much everything. Yes, indeed it does.
Okay. So, I have cracked there. I don't know how well the camera can actually see that. Do we need to get a bit closer?
No, right, yeah, you're right.
There you go, right. So I've cracked there because I'm a bit right-hand heavy. It's that seal there that's kind of given up. You see how it's lopped to one side?
Yeah.
So we're going to pry that out and replace it with this new one.
£2, this is probably packaging, isn't it?
Yeah, let's face it, yeah.
See, that looks like a fiver's worth of seal.
It's disgraceful, isn't it?
In fact, it doesn't even look like a fiver's worth. It's just a piece of rubber that you could probably make yourself. Please tell me this is not all you wanted to buy this for, was just for that flag.
Yeah. We're going to replace it. And then hopefully...
This is a confusing bit now. Which one's the old one? Which one's the new one?
That was the easy
part.
part.
Are you sure you're not putting on the old one? I'm giving you proper anxiety.
I wish you were giving me anxiety, but
I'm not.
I'm going to disconnect that just so that we can...
It's always a satisfying bop.
Yeah, these are all looped. So, if you look down, all the way down in there, you see this bar here? Don't know if you're...
Yes.
My finger's on it somewhere. There. Right? That bar there is my clutch.
Right.
So we need to push it back, hence why I have this.
It's very useful in many occasions that I have found out with our dear friend Freeman. Freeman.
We're going to need a torch.
We are going to need a torch. We now have Z torch.
So, I'm going to put that in there. Push clutch back. So there's that off. So if you shine it right down here, you can just about see it. That is off entirely. You're just getting all of my oil there.
Like I said, it's not leaking oil, it's sweating power. Okay.
Yeah. And here we are. One lovely, jubbly clutch cable, which has probably been on the car since new.
Where's the Instagram?
Oh, Calibra Lifestyle, I believe it is. I've forgotten. So these are directional, as can be seen by that.
You can go down a bit.
So there you go. So as I was saying, sir.
Yes, sir.
They are directional. So that can only go in one way. So if we look around the side of here into where it sits, you can clearly see right in there, there are two holes. and that's the pin. So this goes into that. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to turn it the other way so that we point like that. And we're in. And now, just need to bolt it up and hope that the clutch isn't too loose. I'm loving this magnetic tray.
It's nice.
It's shiny.
Well,
not for long.
Yeah. Give it a day, maybe, or an hour, or 10 minutes. That is how it's. That is usually how you lose anything. That is usually how you lose anything in a workshop. I've got it.
We like lubrication, just not when it slips out of our hands. You disgust me, sir.
Suits you, sir.
Suits you. You know, if this misfires, I'm going to blame you, right?
You're the one who put the seal on, right?
I probably have about 3 Jubilees hanging onto the side of my gearbox from the amount of times I've undone my fuel pipes and I've lost it.
Are you now admitting that on camera?
I am admitting that on camera.
So if anybody watches this and thinks this is a well done job, it's actually what I respect.
Cable ties and Jubilees.
Actually, I think you'll agree with me on this. I have more respect for budgeted builds. I say budgeted builds,
reason.
as in budgeted builds, as in people who can't afford the best but make do with what they have.
Yes. So as long as you're not, you know, cutting your springs, decking yourself onto the floor with cut springs.
Especially a particular Mark 5 Astra, I believe.
No, see, I to be fair, for cut springs, I'll give it credit. It sits well.
It does sit well until you go on the speed bump, and then you find out you have tits.
I wasn't fat till I cut these springs. It wasn't my fault.
I didn't realise I had boobs until this point. Yeah.
I really need to put my handbrake on. I'm just pushing it with my knees. My handbrake is the worst.
Hey, look, who needs rolling wheels to move a car when you can just leave the handbrake off? Unless you don't have wheels at all.
In which case you don't need to care about your handbrake.
No, you don't, so you leave it off anyway.
Yeah.
So, what's next?
So, distributor cap on, which is nice and easy.
Just a pop on.
It literally just clips on. If you can't clip it on, then just get out. Alright? That is a warning.
I am just going to say this point. I'm holding the camera.
At me.
At you, yes. How old's the car?
The car, 25. Hold on. Yes, 25 years old, 1996. The engine, likely to be out of a 94, 93, 94.
Let's just hope after this we've tamed it. I don't mean tainted.
Oh.
Ready when you are, Dolores.
Round 2. This is how you do a proper choke on a car. Because there's no electronics to it, so you have to do your own choke. And ignore all my lights. I like discos, okay? That one came up, right? I was going up the Chester Road and I hit a pothole and it appeared. I think it means my patch.
May have knocked a sensor, perhaps?
I'm not sure because I can't find a sensor back there. So how good is this clutch? It goes in. That's a good sign.
It seems a lot smoother than what it was earlier.
I just hit you all.
So, how was it?
It was good. So we had our little stalling problem, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's had this hiccup before, and it's sorted itself out every time. And that's every time the distributor's been off in such a way, it seems to throw its well, time away. I don't know. So I have turned up, which I'll show you here. So this is going to be a bit noisy because the fans are on. I've turned up this. So this is the idle roll thing. I don't know what it's called. Position. Basically, adjusts manually the position of your idle on it. So I've adjusted that so that our revs are up higher. So guarantee you, if I take down the road for about a half-hour drive, when I come to a stop, the revs will go from normal to about 1.5, and that's how I know that it's sorted itself out. So that'll sort itself out. We've done that. Clutch feels great, perfect, absolutely perfect, exactly where I want it to be. So I have no quarrels. How that 10 mil managed to stay there, I don't know. No, this is us. So what we do need to find out though, are we leaking? See, normally it would come from the cracks inside of here, like natural seal.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have that for a little bit, because that was already leaking that, so we'll wipe that off.
Try not to catch yourself on the fan.
Yeah, just a little bit. I like my hand. It's alright, it's just the dodgy wiring that I've done. We've done the fan to a switch.
Right.
So, because the same problem that the Tigers have is that these overheat due to the lack of airflow. I mean, you've got this and a little bit that's obscured by the number plate down there. So they overheat really fast, especially in the summer. So, same that I did with my Tigra, stick the fan to a switch. And that way, yeah, I can control when I want that fan on. So I can leave it idle as long as I want, as long as I've got that fan on, it will never overheat. As long as the thermostat doesn't cease shut. So, from there, at a later point, to find out why my driver's side is leaking oil. So, I have the feeling it is something to do with the crank seal, because we had this head off somehow to be able to change the piston rings in the past. So I do have the feeling it's something to do with the crank seal or the oil pump seal. So we're going to investigate that at a later point, but for now, it's alright. I'll sort that out when it comes to getting my belt changed, because it's been a year now since I've owned it, and I'll be honest, I never got the belt changed, so I'm already walking on thin ice. So the plan is to get that changed, oil pump changed, water pump changed, tensioner changed, and if I'm feeling a little bit cheeky, I might see if I can get some vernier pulleys in there, depending on what the recommendation is that I get due to being on carbs. So I think at that point, I'm pretty much finished.
Anyways guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It makes a change having Jethro on the channel for once rather than me on fuming. There is a video coming out on fuming soon where I've sorted bits. I haven't quite finished it yet, so that video is a little bit delayed. But yeah, you've seen Jethro's car. You've seen it once before when we did Sarah's Mark V Astra. But this time we had to sort something out on Jethro's car. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did like this video, then please leave a like at the end of this video, and why not subscribe to the channel. But also, like I say, have a look. There will be a link in the description to the new page called Slipstreamers. Join us on there for meets and future content and all sorts that I will be putting up very soon. Until next time guys, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh,